Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Derby City Raising Aspirations Awards event 2020. My name's Arshad Iqbal, and I'm proud to say that I'm the manager of E4E Enterprise for Education. I'm here, as you can see, in that direction. There you go. Hi, Helen.
Hi.
That's my colleague, Helen Guyot from E4E, and we're going to be your hosts tonight. So, what have we got in store for you tonight? We're going to start off with some presentations by some of our wonderful stakeholders here within the city. We've also got 11 award categories, and I know we're going to be meeting some of those finalists in just a minute from now. Those 11 award categories include the Derby Debate Competition, which is our only team debate competition of the evening. We've also got 8 individual award categories, as well as School of the Year and, of course, Volunteer of the Year. Now, as you probably will all know, is that Helen has been busy sending you emails asking you to send us in your video messages. Now, we've collated lots and lots of those, and we've created several video collages. So not only will you be hearing from Helen and I and some of the winners tonight, but we're going to be putting together some of those videos from schools and parents, and we'll be playing those right throughout this event. So before we go any further, over to you, Helen.
Thanks, Arshad. Should we say a quick hello to all the people we've got on tonight?
Yeah, good idea.
Steve, could you listen? Wonderful. Say hello.
Hi,
Shout and wave.
Give us a wave. Fantastic.
Fabulous.
Oh, there's see Backer out there. Ria, I can see you, Ria. Hiya. Oh,
I need the Mary vocals on now.
Sammy's on there.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Right, brilliant. Hi, everybody.
Thanks
wonderful
for joining
to see you.
Fabulous. Fabulous. That's wonderful. So, thank you for that. Just a few notes about tonight's ceremony. This is our first online ceremony, of course. We had our first E4E live award ceremony this time last year, but due to lockdown, we very nearly cancelled this year's, but we've decided to go ahead with an online ceremony because we really thought we needed a real good opportunity to celebrate the wonderful young people, volunteers and schools that we have in Derby City. We're delighted to have you on tonight. I'm loving the YouTube live chat that's coming through. It really does tell us that we have got some people out there listening, because it's a very odd experience talking into a screen and not knowing whether there's anybody actually out there. So thanks for that. We've got people in from Alaska, Pakistan, Dubai tonight. We've got Paul, one of our board members, is literally beaming in from France as we speak. He's stopped his journey home. So thank you for that, and keep those messages coming. We'll try and read a few out as we go through the evening. Now, in terms of housekeeping, we're not expecting any fire drills tonight. So if you hear an alarm, make your way to your own available exit and line yourself up on your own front lawn. You'll have to check yourself to see if you're there. For now, though, I'm going to hand you back to Arshad, who's going to give you a quick introduction to E4E.
Thanks, Helen. Thank you very much, Helen. So I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes to tell you a little bit about E4E and the reasons we exist and why we do what we do. Our one big objective at E4E is quite simple and clear to us all, and that is to help every young person in the city achieve their true potential. We are absolutely passionate about linking young people to schools and to employers. So that triangle of schools, employers and schools, that's where E4E comes into play. We know we have some brilliant schools here within Derby, and we know we've got some awesome staff that go above and beyond on a consistent basis for their pupils. And we feel absolutely lucky and privileged that they choose to work with us. So thank you, schools, for doing that. When we started in 2014-15, I remember we were running something like 5 mock interviews at 5 different secondary schools in the city. And it was usually for those in year 10 and those in year 11. And it was once a year we would go in and do a mock interview with those. And very quickly we realized that that was never going to be enough. If we wanted to raise aspirations and we wanted to change Derby as a city, that it was just simply not enough. And we knew we had to do more. Today, 5 years later, 5.5 years later, we work with every secondary school in the city. and we support thousands of young people every year. In fact, we're probably in a different school twice a week on average right across the year. Before the dreaded lockdown and before the world went crazy, we delivered, in fact, we had our best year ever, our best 12 months ever, and we delivered 15,709 student-employer encounters across the city. And that's through activities like mock interviews, CV writing, showing young people how to present themselves and the kinds of skills that an employer looks for in the workplace, enterprise challenge days, and those are really fun. And for those of you who are out there who've already experienced that, you'll know how good they are. Careers consultations and conversations with employers, one-to-one mentoring, and of course, the school debate competition. Now, you might be asking yourself, how do we do that? Certainly, it's not Helen and I who go around to those schools to do that because, well, although we do go around, it's certainly not, we couldn't do 15,709 interventions each year. It would probably take Helen and I about 3 lifetimes to actually do that with you all. But we face that challenge about how can we achieve that challenge. And have any of you ever seen that program, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And sometimes on there, the contestants asked a question that he just doesn't have an answer for. And when he doesn't have an answer for it, he gets 3 or 4 options. Now, we do exactly what those contestants often do. And that is when they ask the audience or phone a friend, well, our friends here in Derby or the local employer community. And every time we ask, they respond in kind. And over the last 4 or 5 years, we have built that volunteer employer pool from something like 50, 60 odd people up to 800 people today, or 800 plus today. And some of those faces that you can see on that slide right now are those volunteers. Now, obviously, all of them aren't there, but every one of them is beautiful, and we love them to bits because quite simply, without them, we could not exist and we couldn't provide that support. Coming back to the TV show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I certainly wouldn't have asked Jeremy Clarkson for an answer about what to do here in Derby. I'm really, really proud of Derby. I'm really proud of our schools, our employer community, and most of all, I'm really proud of our young people. I'm in the really fortunate position that we go out to so many young people, and just to see that sparkle in their eye, to hear about their dreams, to hear about their frustrations sometimes, and the things that they do to climb over that. We hear stories of resilience, resourcefulness. We hear stories of how people just go above and beyond, not just for themselves, but also for their classmates, for their schools, and for their local communities. And we just think that, you know, if there's anything that's worth celebrating in Derby, it's those young people. Can I just say, I mean, you saw a slide a little while ago with our board members on there. Huge thank you to all of those. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for doing that. Huge thank you to all of these people. These are our leaders. They give us lots of support and direction, but also lots of encouragement. And they've been there with us since day one. So huge thank you to all of those. And can I say a special thank you to Derby City Council? They were the organisation that took that risk and made an investment all those years ago because they thought this was something that was worth doing. And here we are all of these years later with having built what we have built. So huge thank you to Derby City Council for doing that, not only for doing that, but also for supplying us with lots and lots of people to go into schools, people like social workers and people who work in estates and planning and architects and all the rest of that. Thank you very much for doing that. And equally, thank you to everybody else on that screen. Could you just go to the next slide, please? Thank you. And the next one, please. Thank you. So I just want to show you 3 slides now to show you some of the logos of the businesses that support us. We certainly will not be able to show you all of them, but the next 3 slides, and here's just one of those. As you can see, there's Bombardier's on there, Cozy Direct, Dayher, David Lloyd. Can we have the next one, please? Again, some really wonderful businesses on there, everything from Derby Museums, Derby College. And the next one, please. Thank you. And of course, you can see Rolls-Royce right there in the middle of all of that. Hoob, Iceland, Live Well, you name it. And I'll just say this once again, we are absolutely grateful for those businesses for all the time and support that they give us every year to support young people. I think we're done there. Are we going back to Helen?
Hello there. We're going across now to Councillor Yvonne Williams, who's from Derby City Council. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so impressed you've all made such an effort to join us on this historic evening for the very first E4E Derby City Raising Aspirations Award. I'm Councillor Yvonne Williams. I'm the Cabinet Member for Children and Young People at Derby City Council. I'm very proud to have E4E in my portfolio. I have a few thank yous that I would like to make on behalf of Derby City Council and E4E. However, I would first like to thank Arshed and Helen, who have been so busy putting this all together. I think they've done an amazing job. And if we're all in the same room now, I would ask you all to give them both a massive round of applause. However, on behalf of everyone attending tonight, we thank you both. So thank you. Big clap from me and everybody else. E4E is a proud partnership between Derby City Council and over 200 local companies and more than 800 volunteers. The companies and volunteers give their expertise, their time, their knowledge, and their commitment to help support young people. And we are truly grateful for this outstanding commitment. Their first-hand knowledge and experience is priceless, and I know that our young people really value this. Also giving us their expertise are the E4E board members. Mike Kostep from Free, Paul Broadhead, former Rolls-Royce, now retired, Emma Hibbert, Bowmer and Kirkland, Louise Pigeon from the University of Derby, and Samuel Steele from Prince's Trust. Again, a massive thank you to your time and commitment for making E4E work, keeping us all on our toes and making new connections that can grow and develop the knowledge and guidance and support that we can give Derby young people. So what have E4E been up to? Arsha's already explained a lot of what's been going on. They also help organise between 50 and 100 other events in the year, supporting young people in all of our Derby secondary schools. And that is a really, really amazing outcome to get into all of those schools. E4E is a well-established bridge between young people and the schools and the world of work, offering CV writing workshops, mock interviews, mentoring, career workshops, industry visits, just to name a few of the activities that E4E offer. E4E provide invaluable experiences that broaden students' horizons and help prepare them towards being work ready. Our E4E employer volunteers add their experience, knowledge and help to raise students' aspirations. Our partnership activity helps prepare students for the future, building their confidence and skills positively. So tonight, congratulations to everybody who's been nominated for awards. I hope that you all enjoy the evening. I'm going to hand back to the HQ team of Arshed and Helen. Thank you.
Thanks, Yvonne. Thanks very much for your kind words. Really appreciate that. We're now going to go to somewhere in beautiful Derbyshire to hear from two gentlemen that know a thing or two about business and the world of industry. And that is our very own Chair of E4E, Mike Copestake, and of course, Tony Walker, Managing Director of Toyota Motor Group in Europe. Over to you, Mike.
Good evening, everybody. As Arshed said, I chair E4E and I'm also a consultant at Fries. Now, why am I part of E4E? Well, I'm part of E4E because I want to encourage young people in Derby to be the best they possibly can be. And I'm not a teacher, but we can encourage children and young people to develop their soft skills to enable them to get the best jobs and opportunities available not only in Derby, but in the UK and indeed the world. Now, the gentleman on my right here has far more knowledge of those sorts of things than I do. He's the former Deputy Managing Director of Toyota, and he's also the High Sheriff, which explains why he's dressed the way he is. So I'm going to hand over to you, Tony, if I may.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to this E4E celebration of achievement. It is a great pleasure to join with Michael here in his place for this virtual event. I thought I should tell you first about the High Sheriff. The role of High Sheriff is around 1,000 years old. High Sheriffs are appointed by the King to collect taxes and keep law and order in their area. They had a lot of power. It was like having the jobs of the taxman, the police, the prosecution service, judges and juries, the prison service and the executioner, all done by one person. The job was too large, and sometimes the power was abused. So today the system is quite different. But one thing which has not changed is the need for there to be law and order. We are only free to lead the safe and secure lives that we do because we are following the rule of law. And these laws and the system of the police and the courts which uphold them are largely an inheritance from the past, continuously evolving and built up over many years. So it's good to remember our history, and today's High Sheriff is an important reminder and recognition of our inheritance from the past. More practically, the modern High Sheriff's role is to support and promote understanding of the work of the courts, the police, and the voluntary sector. Many High Sheriffs have a charity theme and work to raise the profile and to fundraise for an area of charitable work. My theme is to help local people, and young people in particular, who for some reason are having a tough time, to fulfill their potential, grow as individuals, become contributing members of society, and have a good quality of life. I have worked in the car industry all my life, and for nearly 30 years I worked for Toyota. And Michael and Arshad have asked me to say a bit about Toyota and also about my views on what skills and attitudes are important for young people in the world of work. Toyota is one of the largest private companies in the world. It operates over 90 factories, and 2 of them are in the UK, with a car manufacturing plant at Burniston here in Derbyshire. Toyota is famous for inventing a number of systems which are now used by many other companies and enterprises of all types, such as continuous improvement, just-in-time, and lean manufacturing. How did Toyota come up with these ideas and ways of working? The answer is, of course, that they have come from the creativity, rigorous thinking, and hard work of the people that work for Toyota. I think there are some key attributes which young people should develop to be successful in such a workplace. These are the things which I have tried to do. When I left school, I had no idea of the sort of career I would have, and I could not have imagined that I would end up in a senior role in a company like Toyota, nor that I would have a senior role in the UK manufacturing and car industry, nor that I would end up dressed like this one day either, come today. The first thing which I would think is a key attribute is to grasp the opportunities that come along. It is good to have a long-term vision and target, and some people certainly do, but personally I did not have an ambition to be a managing director by age 35 or something like that. I just wanted to do the best possible job that I could at the job which I had at that time. So also it's good to be flexible to take new assignments as you're asked to do them. The second key thing is to always keep on learning. Never think, I know all about that subject and nobody can teach me anything new about that. Actually, life and technology are always developing, new knowledge is always coming along, and it's always better to be a bit humble and learn from others. In that sense, we have never got there. Life is always a journey of learning, and we can always get more personal development. And the third thing I would say is not to limit yourself and not to say easily or quickly, I cannot do that. If someone thinks you can do a job, or if an unexpectedly big challenge comes along, you may well find that you can do much more than you ever imagined you could. Go for it. I have certainly done more than I ever imagined was possible, if I think back to how I was when I left school. And if you approach the big challenges with the attitude of them being an opportunity to learn, you will have the best chance of being successful. I'm often asked what are the most important attributes for getting a job, in addition to any specific subject knowledge or skills which may be necessary. And I always say, ability and willingness to learn and wanting to do a good job. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you today. I'm looking forward to the awards which are coming up. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tony. Coming from somebody of your experience, I think that would be tremendous advice for our young listeners. Talking of inspirational young people, I'd like to introduce now Connie Spencer, who is the youth mayor for Derby City. Connie, over to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Connie Spencer and I'm the Youth Mayor for Derby. First of all, I would like to say a massive well done to all of the nominees in tonight's event. I love to see that young people are being recognised for all of their achievements and hard work, and I'm pleased to say that I've even been nominated for an award this year. I want to say a huge thank you for all of those in E4E for putting this event together. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. And a thank you to all of the businesses sponsoring an award, because without you it wouldn't be the way it is. But finally again, I would like to say a huge well done to all of the nominees and winners, and I hope you all enjoy the event this evening.
Thanks, Connie. Thanks very much for that brilliant message. Connie, I know you became youth mayor just a few months ago in quite difficult circumstances. We're obviously in this COVID-19 lockdown, both you and our deputy mayor, Priya Gill. I know you're both amazing young people, and I wish you good luck. And I know that we're going to be doing some things together this year to help support young people. Thanks for that great message. Thank you also to Tony and Mike. Tony, just to hear those words of wisdom from you, from somebody with your experience, absolutely, that was music to my ears. And I just made a note of some of the things that you said. And so when you culminated all that experience, you were talking about how actually flexibility, hard work, and to keep learning are so essential, not only just for young people in school, but also throughout your career in industry. So thank you very much for sharing that. And thank you for your time today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening of what we were all here for tonight. And if there's any young people out there who will do me a favor and give me a little drum roll in your houses, you can use your laps, you can use your books, whatever you're on. Don't do it on your laptop. We don't want that to break. So it is, Steve, can we have one of the sounds, one of the trumpets? Thank you very much, Steve. I love it. I love it when we do that. And we're going to hear plenty more of that tonight later on. So our very first competition and our award category, and this is something that's been a competition that's been in existence for 3 years now. And over those 3 years, it's really grown in its reputation and in terms of its buy-in from schools. Thank you very much to Freeth LLP for sponsoring this award. And I've just got some, is that, Freeth itself, not only have they been supporting us for a number of years now by giving us solicitors and a whole range of other staff members to go into schools to support us with volunteering and doing careers talks and mock interviews and things like that. Freeth is also a UK top law firm whose values are doing the right thing and were recently described as going the extra mile. Well, I can honestly say is that they certainly go the extra mile on a regular basis with us at A4E, supporting young people in local schools. So can we please go to the video from Sam Shepherd at Freeth?
Hi everyone, it's Sam Shepherd here from Freeth Solicitors. We are very proud sponsors once again of the E4E Derby City Raising Aspirations Awards, and this year we are sponsoring the Derby Schools Debating Competition. This is a competition which is in its 3rd year and is arranged by E4E, the University of Derby Law School and the Derby and District Law Society. This competition sees small teams of young people from Derby City schools develop their debating skills by competing against one another, and this culminated in a final this year which took place on the 4th of March 2020 prior to lockdown. The final this year was between Chellaston School and Littleover Community School, and was a closely fought debate about the English justice system. The winners were Chellaston School, so well done to the team of 4 that took part in that, and well done from all of us at Freeth's to everyone winning awards in the ceremony this year.
Hurrah! We finally have. Yay! We've got the right people. Thanks, Steve. Steve, do we have any others, or is that everybody? Can I ask Ria? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ria, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
If you've already put yourself on mute, Ria, just press unmute. Rosie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. So we certainly can't
We're
hear
going to
them
have to do
too.
lots of waving and sign language tonight, by the looks of it.
Girish's family, mum, dad, still there? Hello.
Yeah, it's off mute.
Can you? Right, Steve, we still can't hear them. So we're obviously having technical difficulties. So I'm gonna ask you, Steve, to see if he can get us connected, and also we may well have some other young people who are here in the building or in the room with us, the green room.
Right. Just these four, Arshad. It's on your chat at the side of the screen.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, so but we still can't hear them. That's the difficulty. So if Steve could
and share and say thank you very, very much for sending those videos in. That's really helped us to spread your message. Sorry we've not been able to chat with you tonight. Hopefully we will have the opportunity to catch up with you maybe later.
Can I just say, I was really, really pleased to see those videos, by the way. Thank you very much for taking the time to do that. And I think it was you, Rosie, who said that as a result of taking part in this debate competition, you now want to go into law. I mean, it's such a beautiful, great example of the power and the impact of employer encounters and working with lawyers and the impact that it's had on you. It's a shame we've not been able to speak with you just now. If we get an opportunity later on, we will certainly do that. Just so that you know, we have some additional trophies, which I have over here, that we will be sending out to your schools on your behalf, some team trophies. But congratulations to you all. You should all be really proud of yourselves. Your parents should be proud of yourselves. I remember in that final at the University of Derby, when I was there watching that, and how you all handled yourselves. I honestly felt like I was in some sort of TV law room, courtroom drama with professional lawyers who were just putting in arguments and rebounding against each other. And it was just awesome. So well done to you all. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope you'll stay with us for the rest of the evening. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, where's our trumpets?
Last year, my school team won the Derby City debating competition. Debating is absolutely amazing for building critical thinking skills, confidence, and improvisation skills. And the more we did it, the better we got. As well as the plaques we got at the end of it to commemorate our victory, we gained and developed so many skills that I'm sure will be essential in our futures, no matter what careers we choose to go into. Personally, I'm really grateful for that opportunity.
Hi, my name is Girish Sayal. I'm delighted to have reached the final of the debate competition. It is a remarkable achievement and it is something that I'll remember forever. I would like to thank all my teammates and all the teachers for helping, supporting and guiding me throughout this journey. Without them, it would not have been possible.
I was in India when Grish rang me with excitement saying, "Mom, our school team has got to the debate finals." I didn't have any words at that time to describe how delighted and proud, and I'm proud of him.
Hi, I'm Rosie Austins and I'm really proud to be nominated for this award. Doing the debate competition has been so inspiring and it's made me want to go into law.
Rosie thoroughly enjoyed her time with the debate club and the experience of being in a mock courtroom. A big thank you to Little Over School for nominating Rosie for debate club. It's something that she would never have thought about herself and it's something that she's extremely good at. And it's also given her the inspiration of going for a career in law.
Hi, my name is Ria. I want to thank the school, especially Miss Senior, because she's the one who got me into the competition. I also want to thank my teammates as well because it took all of our hard work to actually get to the finals.
Fabulous. So we're now going to move on to one of the first of the student award categories. Each of our 150 plus nominations was carefully considered by a judging panel made up of representatives from local. Every single finalist that we have on screen with us tonight has done really well to get to this stage, and we're really proud of all of you. You are all winners tonight. The first award we're going to present this evening is the Young Achiever Award. This is sponsored by Rolls-Royce plc, a local engineering giant well known in Derby City. Their employees have consistently supported our events in schools, inspiring young people to achieve more. I'm going to pass over now to Paul Broadhead, formerly from Rolls-Royce.
Good evening. Sorry I can't be with you in person. My name is Paul Broadhead. I'm the former head of Community Investment and Education Outreach at Rolls-Royce. I also have the pleasure of sitting on the board of E4E. Rolls-Royce are again thrilled to be supporting the great young people of Derby through the E4E Raising Aspirations Awards. In particular, Rolls-Royce are supporting the Young Achiever Award. The Rolls-Royce Young Achiever Award is for the young person who has, through an interaction or an engagement with an employer, had the inspiration or a nudge to achieve more than they might otherwise have done. This person is an inspiration to others and has shown personal drive to become the best version of themselves. We've received a great number of nominations for this award, so well done to all of you who were nominated. You really did make the judges' task extremely difficult. But we did manage to get to a shortlist, and so the shortlist for the Rolls-Royce Young Achiever Award is Kyle Hitchcock, Benrose School, Dia Sadi, Derby Moor Academy, Ellie Conway, Littleover Community School. And I now need to hand you back to Helen and Arshad at E4E HQ to announce the winner.
Thanks so much for that, Paul. And as Paul said, this award recognises those who have overcome adversity to achieve more. And I'd like to welcome the 3 finalists on screen. Give us a wave, everybody. I believe we're having a few issues with the audio on Zoom tonight. So as I say, it's going to be a lot of sign language, but we're really pleased to have all 3 of you on screen here. That is absolutely fabulous. So Dia, your teachers have been so impressed with your drive and determination to do well. In particular, your work to design and code an app that helps the community, which went on to be selected for a final. That is brilliant news. I am really, really pleased to see you here tonight as one of our finalists. Thanks, Dia. Give us a wave. Kyle, your teachers have been so very impressed with your drive to achieve more, and your work experience placement was so impressed with you, they went on to offer you an apprenticeship. Well done, Kyle. Give us a wave.
Well done, Kyle.
Have we got audio now, I believe? Kyle, can you hear us?
Yes, we can.
Oh, brilliant.
Hallelujah. I've got to go back to my script now. Kyle, can you tell us which company has offered you an apprenticeship?
Huh?
He's gone shy.
What? Who's offered you your apprenticeship?
GP Motors.
Did you say GT Motors?
GP Motors.
Fabulous. That's really good news. I'm really pleased for you. I hope it goes really well for you. Back to Dia. Can you tell us just a little quick bit about your app that you developed?
I developed an app for Vodafone, and it was our community issue we decided to target was littering, and our app, like one of our features of our app was to locate certain bins, so it's easier to find them.
Wonderful. That sounds amazing. Well done for getting to the final with that as well. And Elle, good evening, Elle. Lovely to have you on screen with us today. I absolutely loved this sentence in your nomination. Your teacher says, Elle is the personification of commitment to personal progress. They go on to say that you've been through a challenging time, and yet you have shown a level of self-reflection rarely seen in a young person. I've also read that you've made remarkable academic progress over the last year or so. How do you feel about being nominated?
It's amazing. I never thought I'd come this far, so it's an amazing achievement for me.
Fabulous.
Italian.
Fabulous. Well done, Elle. We're really, really pleased to have all three of our finalists on screen tonight. But without further ado, I'm going to announce the overall winner for Young Achiever of the Award of the Year 2020. I don't know what year it is anymore. 2020 Young Achiever of the Year is Kyle from the Benrose School. Fantastic, Kyle. Well done. Our judges were really, really impressed. Wonderful. Well done, Kyle. It goes without saying that we are really impressed with Dia and Elle as well. You are all winners in our eyes. Join our trip on the way for all of you. We'll get them to you very, very soon. Thanks for joining us.
Can I just say to all of you, by the way, please, and this is a message to every young person who's watching this tonight from all of the different categories. This is not a competition between the three people or the three finalists in each category. The three of you have been selected from a nomination. I think we had something between 150 to 200 nominations right across the city. And you young people were selected by, I don't know, there was a judging panel of 6 people. So well done to each and every one of you. You should be really proud. I hope your parents are really proud of you. I'm sure, I'm looking at some of the faces there. I can certainly see lots of that. So well done, everybody. I have to do that one, Steve. Right. Okay, so that takes us quite nicely to the next award, which is the Brilliance Award. If there's one award tonight that does what it says on the tin, it's this award, and that's the Brilliance Award. Quite simply, this is our award where, and I'm just going to read out the criteria for you. Our judging panel was looking out for somebody who is outstandingly brilliant for reasons that may not be obvious to all. Judges were looking for evidence to back why those young people were classed as brilliant. That includes overcoming adversity, starting over again, or just sheer determination in one area or many. Now, we received a number of nominations for this award, and we certainly have 3. We certainly do have 3 finalists. Now, before I go any further, could we please just play the video from Andy at Stanton Developments?
Morning and welcome to Merrill Way in Allington. It's Andy Turner here from Stanton Developments. It's fair to say it's a fairly damp, miserable and dark morning. It's not brilliant, in fact. But Marcus, Jamie, Scott, you are brilliant. Well done. What you've done at school is absolutely fantastic. Let's take this apartment scheme, for example. A year ago, it was desolate, derelict and served no purpose. We made something on this site, and that's exactly what you lads have done with your schooling. You've taken a difficult situation and you made very good of it. Well done to all 3 of you. Back over to the award ceremony to see the winner. Bye-bye.
Thanks for that, Andy. Andy tells me that not only are they a Derby-based company, but they are proud to give back to the communities in which they build. That man must have done marketing, something like that. But what a great strapline! They should have that on their website. Love it. So I don't believe, Steve, could you tell me if any of our award winners are here with us tonight? I don't believe they are, in fact. But if they are, if you could please bring them up to the screen.
Not tonight, I'm afraid.
No? Okay,
able to
right.
join us.
We were anticipating 1 or 2 of them wouldn't be able to join us, and unfortunately, all 3 of them were not able to join us. I think what I'd like to do still is just to tell you who they are, what schools they are from, and why they were nominated. So we had, the 3 people were Scott Blurton, and he's from Kingsmead School, Year 9. And Scott's passion and interest was boxing, and his teacher tells me that, he's one of those lads who can quite handle himself quite well. And then somewhere during last year, he discovered cookery. Can you believe it? But not only did he discover cookery, but he discovered a passion. And Scott then ended up turning up to all of his lessons really early, helping the teacher prepare the classroom for not only just for himself and just for and the teacher's preparation, but also for all the other 8 pupils within his classroom. And then not only did he do that once, but he did that week in, week out for the whole term and never looking for any reward for himself. And we just thought, and I know our judging panel thought that was an absolutely brilliant person who we need to celebrate. So well done to you, Scott. The other person was Marcus O'Brien. Marcus was year 11, who had a rocky start, but where in November last year, the school started to notice a difference in Marcus, and that was when he applied for a Toyota apprenticeship. Marcus put in an application. I think Toyota liked what they read, but then they asked him to go through a 4-stage process. And the school goes on to say here how Marcus was so committed, above and beyond what they'd seen before. From the get-go, he'd made a great impression. The staff commented on his enthusiasm, the knowledge of car maintenance, and his general demeanour. And his teacher says at the bottom here, he has both the personal qualities and Toyota said this. He has both the personal qualities and the mechanical skills to build a successful career. The team and then the team at Kingsmead went on to say that they wish him every success in the future. So well done to Marcus. We're very proud of you. And the third person in this category was Jamie, and he was from St. Martin's. And I will tell you now, Jamie was the winner, the overall winner for this category. Jamie, who had been diagnosed with significant learning disability, Jamie's a student at St. Martin's, and Jamie receives a lot of support from a range of different professionals, but he's never let that hold him back or deprive him of his education. Jamie, not only did he do well in his classes, but he chose to enroll on the Duke of Edinburgh Award. And it says here how the teacher says, in my 6 years managing this award, it is probably the best decision I'd ever made to support Jamie to be part of this. Jamie not only excelled in the award, but also displayed many times a strong ability to work as a team member and independently. He displayed skills and an attitude that he had never done before. And then he goes on to talk about how it was all down to the fact that he really liked hands-on outdoor activities. So again, another young person who found his passion. There's some really, really interesting case studies there and some really interesting stories from young people who live here within Derby. We're really proud of you. And just in case one of you is a little bit shy and you didn't sign up to the Zoom link and you're watching this on YouTube, can I just say well done to you. We're really proud of you. And I know your teacher's really proud of you. So well done to you all. Can we have some sort of celebration sound, please, Steve?
Fabulous. Well done to Jamie. So our next award is the STEM Award, awarded to a young individual who has taken a keen interest in STEM subjects, that's science, technology, engineering and maths. This is sponsored by Lubrizol, who are a world leader in specialty chemicals based here in Derbyshire, and they help us to support hundreds of young people in local schools. Thank you, Lubrizol. I'm going to pass over to Claire Hollingshurst from Lubrizol.
Hi, I'm Claire Hollingshurst from Lubrizol. At Lubrizol, we are proud to sponsor local initiatives that support the young people in our area. By sponsoring E4E's Derby City Raising Aspirations Awards, we hope to inspire and highlight the true potential in our young people, maybe even the next generation of scientists and engineers at one of our Lubrizol sites across the world. Congratulations to all of the finalists in the STEM Award category. They've all shown a true passion and enthusiasm for science, engineering and graphic design, and their innovation has really shone through. So congratulations to you all, and over to Arshad and Helen in the studio to reveal those finalists and to reveal the winner as well. How exciting.
Thanks, Claire. That's brilliant. It's really lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm just wondering whether we've got Marshall online as well at all this evening. I can't see him on the screen. We've got here Simran. Give us a wave, Simran. Hi, Simran. I'm not sure the audio is still working very well, so unfortunately, I'm just going to talk at you, I'm afraid, this evening. But Simran, your teacher described you as a scientific sponge. I love it. And tells us that your love of science has shone through since the very first day at school. I know that you wrote in as well and told me that you love science. So what a fitting tribute to have you nominated for this award. Secondly, here we have Inaya. Hi, Inaya, give us a wave.
Hi, Inaya.
Your
We can
teacher
hear
has
it.
nominated you for gaining a bronze award at the Teen Tech National Competition and for gaining your school the Silver Innovative Schools status. That sounds absolutely amazing. I'm not sure I even understand all of those words, but it sounds like you have been incredibly busy working on those STEM subjects, sorting out all those competitions and designing cities of the future, I believe. Sounds like we've got a town planner in the making. Fabulous. Well done to you too. Also in this category, we have Marshall, who I can't see on screen right now. I was hoping he was going to join us this evening. Your teachers, Marshall, have been extremely impressed at your resilience and perseverance despite many challenges. You've been nominated for your graphics GCSE work and your refusal to give up, even when you had coursework due in as the school was about to go into lockdown. Well done, Marshall. You are clearly a determined young man, and I'm guessing you're going to go far in the graphics world. So I'm going to come on to the announcement of the overall winner for the STEM Award tonight. Goes to Marshall from Littleover School. Fantastic, Marshall. So sorry we can't see you on the screen. We're going to give you a big whoop and a holler here. Congratulations also to Inaya and to Simran for joining us this evening. We're so proud of all of you. Please do. Here he is! Marshall! Hello! I'm so pleased you could join us. I hope you didn't miss your nomination speech there. Well done. You are the proud winner of the STEM Award here. Give us a wave, Marshall, to tell us you can hear us. So sorry about the technology this evening. Congratulations. Look, he's got his trophy there. That is absolutely wonderful. So pleased you could join us at the end there. Congratulations on winning that STEM award. It's
Helen,
wonderful.
is it worth just seeing whether, because I'm sure I heard a sound from Inaya's.
We
Inaya,
can hear them, but apparently our audience can't hear when we're talking to them.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to have to just do a lot of waving this evening.
Okay, we will do.
So thank you. Well done to everybody. And we will now move on to the next award.
Well done.
No, we
well
won't.
done,
I'm really sorry. I'm going to apologise now. I need to follow my script. We're moving on to a video montage from the careers leads at the schools.
Hello, my name is Fiona Kame. I'm a teacher at Littleover Community School and I'm the careers lead there. Thank you for this opportunity to say how much we, actually at our school, appreciate E4E and the work that they do.
Hi, my name is Tim Taylor and I'm the Aspirations, Careers, Employability, Careers Lead at Murray Park School.
Hi, my name's Joe Johnson. I'm a teacher and careers leader for St Martin's School and Horizon Sixth Form. We've been working with E4E now for many years.
Good evening, my name's Claire Pavitt and I'm the careers lead at the Brimrose School. We've been working with E4E for 3 years now and the impact on the school and the students has been remarkable. From mock interviews to enterprise days, our young people can join forces with the local community, local employers and local businesses to build on their skills and attributes for the future.
We have worked with E4E for a number of years now and we have a fantastic relationship with them. They've enabled our students to take part. This has really improved our students' aspirations for their futures, but also gained their confidence in talking to local employers within the Derby City area.
This year, Well, it's really been a beacon of light, this award ceremony, because of COVID-19. It's been difficult to feel happy about things, and actually we've been, the staff have been enthusiastic about getting the nominations together as much as anything. So we've all got our fingers crossed at this end.
It's fantastic to be part of the E4E celebration evening tonight. It's a fantastic way to celebrate all the students' successes over the year, and also to say a big thank you to the local employers who have supported Derby City schools across the area over the last year.
What E4E do is fantastic, and it doesn't only help me with my role, which is important for me, but ultimately, which is the most important thing, it benefits our students by giving them the opportunity to interact with businesses, people around the city and careers professionals in a productive and a professional manner.
I really would like to thank E3 for a wonderful 3 years of working together, and I wish all of the finalists the very best of luck for this evening. Take care and have a good evening.
Oh, loved watching those videos. I absolutely love all of those people because Helen, you and I know on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis the amount of work and effort those people put into at their respective schools. It just blows me away what they do. So thank you for your very kind words as well, in case you're watching out there, by the way, guys. Really appreciate that. And we look forward to September, which is only weeks away. Oh, and we're going to do this all over again. So that takes us through to our next award. And this is the Creativity Award. And as you can see on your screens there, sponsored by Structural Fabrications Limited. Structural Fabrications Limited is a local business. And the guy who owns it, his name's Suj Kang. And I've known Suj and his wife Dolly for a good few decades, too many to want to recall. But I remember when Suj came to the university when his wife was still studying there. We were studying at the same time, and he showed us his business plan for his idea, and it was a draft business plan, and he was trying to tap into the great minds at the University of Derby. I was also there, but and what we all did is from different perspectives gave him some of our thoughts about that business. And I remember him trying to find a unique selling point, and because he'd found a gap in the market, and he's a real big numbers guy. And it's so interesting that those are the exact same skills that we try to embed into our enterprise challenge days, which we do with about 2,000 young people each year. And the thing that we add to all of that business side, to all of that, as you all know, is creativity. And so Suj said, absolutely, that this is the one award that I wanted to sponsor. So going back to Suj's here, he said here today, we take great pleasure in sponsoring this award at this great event, inspiring the future of Derby, and I look forward to working with you all very soon. So I think there's an offer there of him opening this door to some of you young people. So if you want to know more about Suj and his business, please get on his website or give us a shout and we'll connect you up with him. So this award is for those people, for those young, brilliant people who've shown a passion and a flair in one of the creative subjects. So that's art, design, music, drama, etc., etc. So we do have we have some brilliant nominations. We received lots and lots of brilliant nominations, and we have 3 finalists. Here we go.
There we
brilliant.
go. There they all are again. We're on the moment now. Fabulous.
Twice now, and I knew I've seen you guys somewhere before. So brilliant. I'm assuming we are still where we were with the audio, Helen. Is that right? Is it still the same as before?
We're told that we can hear them, but the audience can hear them as well, so we can have a go.
Right, let's try that. Baka, can you say hello?
Hi, hello.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Hurrah! I love it.
We can hear them. I'm just waiting to hear on some YouTube chat whether the audience can hear them as well.
Pauline has just said she can hear them, but Pauline, is she on the same vibe as us?
She's on the same feed as us.
If anybody on YouTube
able to tell us that they can hear the finalists here?
You can hear and finalists, could you just say something about how wonderful your school is? Or
whoop and holler if you like. Whoop and holler. Cheer away. No, we can't hear them. The audience can't hear. The audience can't hear.
Okay,
No,
so
we're going to have to wave
Helen,
here and do
okay,
everything as sign language.
so perhaps we can have some small dialogue, and we all have to repeat, Helen, whatever anybody says out there. So perhaps we can try that. So let me just introduce you, audience, to our wonderful finalists for this evening. We have Salwa Katmawi. Hi, Salwa. Good to see you again. And Helen, and that must be Salwa's dad, and that's probably Salwa. I don't know who that's a family member of Salwa's in the background, possibly. Now, Salwa, I know when you and I, oh, and there's another one as well. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. The more loving it. And I know, Salwa, you've also got some family who are watching tonight from your grandma's in Saudi Arabia, I think. Yeah. And what's the other one? And somebody in Abu Dhabi, right? And that's, I think,
and Qatar. Egypt.
And in Qatar as well. Oh my God. It's the whole of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Event tonight. So that's brilliant. Well done for getting them so interested. Hi, Becca. Just want to say hello to you. More awesome. So I'm just going to talk about these three wonderful candidates. So let me talk about Salwa first of all. Salwa came to, so Salwa's a student at Murray Park, year 9. And she came to England or came to Derby in 2018. And her teacher said, look, even though as an EAL, that's English as an additional language student, she has had to overcome language barriers, yet still flourishes in all aspects of the curriculum. We have been incredibly impressed with the quality of her creative work, both in the creative subjects, which show her originality, skill, and flair, but also in the other curriculum areas where there is less scope for creativity. Salwa, can you tell me a little bit about, did you not make a Harry Potter film with your brothers as actors?
Yeah, I did with my brothers. Yeah, we remade like a scene in the movie, and it was so much fun. It took us like 4 hours, I think. Yeah, it was fun.
4 hours to make a scene from Harry Potter. I can say J.K. Rowling
Had a
needs
lot of fun.
to
Like we wasted half of the time just laughing.
Well, that's awesome. I know your teachers say that you're really imaginative, and that you've also made a magazine aimed at teenagers, and you do all kinds of designs for the community, including a new wave pool. Maybe that's something we need to share with Yvonne when she's doing in one of her planning meetings in the future. So brilliant, well done, Salwa. Let me talk about our other two wonderful finalists tonight. We're going to go to Rowan next. Hi, Rowan.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello, brilliant. So Rowan, your teachers, this is what they said. Rowan is a young person with a passion for performance. He's a talented singer and someone who can be relied upon at short notice to be supportive and responsible. They give one example about there was a production of Billy Elliot, and that you stepped up to take the lead role, but you had to, and you decided to teach yourself dance in order to take up that role. I mean, if there's a great example of stepping up to the plate and taking responsibility, that's an amazing accolade there. It says here that you're a sensitive, mature young person who has an ability to channel energy and determination into positive outcomes, and will hopefully be a success in the future in the arts arena. So fingers crossed for that. I hope to see you in Derby Theatre one day, Rowan, although you might have plans for London somewhere. I totally get that. Okay, and then last but not least, Mustafa Yusuf. Hi, Mustafa. Can you hear me? Hey. Yeah, you can? I can hear you. Good to see you again. Mustafa, I'm hoping your family are watching somewhere as well, but I can certainly see you. Thanks for sending in your videos and those from your dad. So it says here, Mustafa, is that you thrived within your GCSE art and design course. And it goes on to sort of say, as Mustafa's family originate from northern Sudan, he has been intrigued by Sudanese culture and how that impacts on him as a British Muslim. His artwork embraces this investigation, and the work produced is both powerful and perceptive. Even during lockdown, Mustafa continued to develop artwork and recently submitted a powerful composition for entry into the Royal Academy Summer Show. Oh my God, yeah, is what I've got to say to that. Really, really impressive. So we've got all three of you are wonderful. I'm just going to announce who the overall winner of this category is, but you're all winners in our eyes. And our overall winner for this category is Salwa Katmawi. Well done, Salwa.
Hey.
And equally well done to both of our other finalists as well. Genuinely, look, I've read these actual words from your teachers. You're all really super impressive. We're really proud of you. I know your families are really proud of you. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing, and look out for us when we come back to your schools from September to Christmas. Salwa, is there anything you want to say quickly?
I'm so happy and thank you for this award. I never thought I would be in this place, especially that I didn't speak English very well. And yeah, I'm so happy.
Salwa is just saying she's so happy. She's also telling me I've got a great tie on. No, she didn't say that. Salwa is saying how great she is to receive that. And she's grateful for this award. Brilliant stuff. Do either of the other two contestants want to say anything, please? I'm all ears, and I will share it. No, not being a little bit shy. Yeah, maybe. No, not yet. Okay, well done, and see you all very soon.
Thank you.
Hello.
So we now move on to the first of our 3 COVID-19 Response Awards this year. We've brought these awards in specially to recognise people who've really stepped up to the plate during lockdown. It's been an odd year for everybody's in a really strange situation, none more than me right now, talking to a screen with nobody waving back at me. However, this COVID Response Award, the first one tonight, is for resourcefulness. It's sponsored by Cozy Direct, a local educational supplier whose mantra is taunt us with your brilliance, test us with your talent. What a wonderful match to this award. I'm going to pass over to Peter Else to announce this particular award.
Hello, this is Peter Else from Cozy Direct, and we are sponsoring the Resourcefulness Award. And the reason we want to sponsor that is because we believe in encouraging young students to be resilient and enterprising in their approach to solutions, and we certainly have 3 people that have demonstrated that really well today. So without further ado, the 3 finalists are Tom O'Reilly from Benrose School. Tom, the son of 2 key workers, has kept up with his work really well, but on top of this has completed an unbelievable 17 online courses. He's not only shown practical skills but also been massively resourceful in enhancing his own future prospects. Congratulations to you. Next up, from St Benedict's, is Chloe Freeman. Chloe has worked in the community to provide care for vulnerable people. She's shown resilience and great maturity in working and partnering with people of a mature age. She's clearly taken the decision to put other people's needs before her own. Congratulations. Our final student is Henry Cracknell from Leesbrook Community School. Henry is redeveloped a design online to make the mask extenders more efficient by using less plastic, therefore being more environmentally friendly. He's distributed them throughout Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire. He's created a GoFundMe page and raised £600 and been able to buy a second printer which he's put to use to print headbands for visors. He's also been featured in the Derby Telegraph. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all students involved in this, and especially to the 3 finalists. And now over to Arshad and Helen for the final reveal.
Wow. Thank you, Peter. That was amazing. I am so delighted to see the 3 of you on screen tonight. Thank you for joining us. I know we're having issues with the audio, so I'm just going to talk at you, I'm afraid. Henry, you've done so much amazing work to help support the NHS this year by creating all of those visors. Your teachers have been absolutely amazed at your resourcefulness and your ability and forethought to use your 3D printer to help the NHS and other health workers in this way. It's such a wonderful thing to do, particularly in lockdown and particularly during such a difficult time for others out there. Well done, Henry. Tom, you've been very busy during lockdown, 17 online courses that's going to help you in the future. Give us a wave, Tom, so we know who we're talking to. Hi, Tom. I can't believe that you've kept yourself so busy. You've been at school as well because you're the child of a key worker, as well as getting on with all of those online courses. I'm quite sure they will stand you in good stead in the future. Chloe, as Peter said, you've been out supporting those in the community, spent time supporting the most needy members, and I bet you've had some really difficult moments as part of that, but I'm sure there are parts of it that you're truly very proud of, and the work that you have done will stand you in good stead for the future. It's wonderful to have all three here. This is such an amazing award. We're so proud to be able to actually recognise those of you who are putting yourselves out during such a difficult time for so many people. I'd like to announce that the overall winner for the COVID-19 Response Award for Resourcefulness this year is Henry from Leesbrook School. Well done, Henry. Absolutely amazing work.
Well done.
1,000 advisors for NHS workers. You've done absolutely brilliantly. Tom and Chloe, thank you for your work and your resourcefulness and amazing work during lockdown. It will certainly help you in your future ahead. What a wonderful award. I'm going to pass over to Arshad.
Thank you very much, T-Bag, for your support. The owner, Shad, I asked him why he chose to sponsor this particular award, and this is what he said. He said, as a business owner, he said it's the most important quality that it's the quality that he admires most in young people when he's hiring. But he also said is that because we're in this current disposition of COVID-19 and the lockdown, he said he wanted to help celebrate the stories of diligence and of resilience. Well, if that's what he was looking to celebrate, we have got three wonderful young people who show exactly that, who have stories of exactly that. Can we please bring those three people up, please?
Are we not going to the video first, Arshad?
Okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Hi, guys. Right, we're going to be back with you in just a minute. I think we'd like to play a video from our sponsor, Shad, first of all.
Hi, my name is Shahid Mohammed, and I'm the Creative Director for T-Bag Productions Limited. We are proud to support the Resilience Award category, one of three of the COVID-19 Response Awards, and be part of the EFE Raising Aspirations Awards. I'd like to thank E4E and congratulate the whole team for putting together a huge celebration and raising awareness of the achievements of our young people. All three finalists presented amazing stories of resilience and people adapting in an ever-changing and quite precarious landscape. We at T-Bag Productions were really impressed by the strength, resolve, and of course the resilience. The three finalists are Lewis from Derby Moor College, Keris from Da Vinci Academy, and Connie from Littleover Community School. Well done to all of you. You are inspiring. Back to the studio with Arshad and...
Brilliant. Brilliant. I almost deprived Shad of his moment of fame, didn't I, there? So sorry about that, Shad, if you're watching. Thanks very much for those words. Really appreciate that. So where does that take us? We've got these three wonderful people on screen with us, as I can see them all. Hi, Connie. I can see you there. Give us a wave. Okay, brilliant. And do we also have Lewis there? Can I see you? Is that you, Lewis? Yeah, excellent. That's you at the bottom there. And Keris, I think, is our third person. Hi, Lewis. And Keris. Hi, Keris. I see you've got your whole family there. Loving that. Yeah, buzzing. Okay, so this particular award, and this is what our judging panel were looking for. This award goes to a young student who has shown resilience in their studies despite the need to complete work from home. They have shown diligence in their work and sought help and advice to ensure they achieve the highest possible outcomes. Well, I can honestly tell you, having read the reasons why you were nominated, you exceeded all of our expectations and that description. All three of you did. So, you know, I'm just going to, so let me go to Lewis first of all. Your teacher said here, Lewis, that during lockdown, that how you had just such fantastic. Can you? I think you might be struggling to hear me. So, Connie, can you hear me? Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. Ish. Okay. So please
You have to shout.
give me. Yeah, I'm stood right next to the to the laptop. So if anything, if it still continues, yeah, it's better. It's better. Okay. So Steve will keep telling me if we are, if there's any problem with the sound. So back to you, Lewis. Even throughout lockdown, you engaged with so many different tasks right from the beginning. So back in March, lockdown happened. None of us knew what was going to happen, and people were being sent home from school. And your teacher said how they were impressed with how you had engaged with them. You had really impressed the teachers with your depth of thought that you had conveyed about various campaigns. So, and that you'd got involved in various campaigns like Stop and Search Hate Crimes, Refugees and Asylum Seekers, celebrating BAME contributions to society. And they said how you had you were quietly composed and resilient and determined to make the best of those unusual circumstances was absolutely inspiring to everybody within your school. So that's Lewis from Derby Moor Academy. Very proud of you. Well done, Lewis. I'm going to next talk about, let me just talk about Connie. So Connie, who is a year 12 student at Littleover Community School. In fact, Connie, you joined Littleover School, I know, at the start of year 12 because you were at another secondary school before that. And then, if you don't mind me sharing this, I'm sure you won't, but I know is that you have had a really tough year. I know on the 15th of January, you were diagnosed with Hodgkinson's lymphoma, and you began your chemotherapy literally 5 days later. I can't begin to imagine what that must have been like. But that's not the reason why they had nominated you. Your teacher said here, Connie, that despite that, you were determined to not have your studies disrupted by your diagnosis. In February, I know you later on went on to become elected youth mayor, so congratulations to that. And I know that you and Priya Gill are both going to be doing amazing things on that, through that. But your teacher goes on here to sort of say how you'd also taken part in youth parliament, but this is the bit. Connie's form tutor and psychology trainer said, Connie has shown such dedication to her A-levels that she has even joined maths and psychology lessons from a hospital bed. Her resilience is demonstrated in her attitude. That means she doesn't just make notes to catch up. She also asks questions and just to make sure she really got it. That was just really, really. I mean, if I could be talking to you, Connie, I would be asking you, where did you get your motivation from, and what motivated you to sort of do that? And then, last but not least, we're going to talk about Keris. So, Keris, hi. This is what your teacher said about you, Keris. Keris is an outstanding student. She's Da Vinci's head girl and is inspirational. During lockdown, she has grasped every opportunity to improve herself, completing preparatory work for her A-levels, getting involved in school activities and competitions. Not only have you been doing a whole range of these other activities and preparing for your own post-16 options, it says here you have also used this time to support your family and younger siblings. That's probably the people who I'm looking at on screen right now. Thumbs up, family, if she did do that. Absolutely. There you go. What a great vote of confidence, Keris. So she deserves recognition for being such a light at Da Vinci Academy. Well done, Keris. So without further ado, I am going to announce the winner of this year's Resilience Award is Connie Spencer. Hooray! Well done, Connie. Congratulations to you, Connie. Congratulations to your parents and to your school. And then also to our other finalists. Congratulations to you. I can see that you're still smiling there from ear to ear almost. So congratulations to you all. You should all be really proud of yourselves. Keep doing what you're doing and show us adults how resilience is really done. So well done. Congratulations to you all. Where's the
What a wonderful award.
High five.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, Shad does love those animations. So our final COVID-19 Response Award is the Community Award. This is sponsored by David Nieper, a British designer and manufacturer of high quality, sustainable fashion, and they place community and education at the heart of everything they do. I'm going to pass over to Christopher Nieper from David Nieper, who's going to introduce this award.
Thank you, Derby City Council, for organising these excellent awards to raise aspirations for young people. My name's Christopher Nieper, and my family business has been here in Alfreton for nearly 60 years. I'm Chief Executive of our family business, David Nieper Limited, and Chair of Governors at David Nieper Academy. This Community Award is all about a young person at a secondary school who's gone out of their way to support friends, family and neighbours during this lockdown period. It's been a great challenge, but I think it's also brought out the very best in people. So I'd like to congratulate our 3 finalists, who are Arjun Choland, a Year 13 student from Landau Fort, Jack Hammond, who's a Year 12 student from Littleover Community School, and Freddie Mayer, who's a Year 8 student at Alistry Woodland School. Arjun supported his community by helping people who couldn't get out to the shops by delivering them their prescriptions and their shopping. Jack was part of the Salvation Army and he entertained everybody every week during the Clap for Carers. And Freddie organised regular community games, street bingo for example, where the neighbours could join in from their front gardens and driveways. These young people have been exceptional and really risen to the challenge. Well done all of you and good luck.
Fabulous. Thank you, Christopher. You did such a good job of introducing them all. I hardly have anything to do at this end. I can see that we have Jack on screen here and Freddie. Give us a wave. Fabulous. At least they can hear us, even if we can't hear them tonight. Jack, you have done such a lot to support the community during lockdown. You've been out every Thursday night with your family playing during the Clap for Carers, and on top of that you've also been volunteering within the community as well. Your teachers are really very, very proud of you. You've gone that extra mile to support everybody during such a difficult time. Freddie, what a fabulous idea to keep the neighbours happy. I love a bit of bingo, so I'm thinking that maybe next time I'll be coming on your street to join in those bingo games. You've not only started a bit of a trend, but within those games of bingo, you've also created a community within your neighbourhood. I know from the videos that you've sent in from you and your mum that not only have you brought those people together during the actual games themselves, but people that had previously never even spoken to each other are now actually having regular conversations with each other. You've properly brought your local community together. We also have a 3rd finalist who's not able to join us tonight, Arjun from Landau Forte. He went out of his way the minute he could to join the NHS volunteer brigade, really. He was a regular volunteer delivering prescriptions to those in need in the community and did whatever he could to support the NHS when they were really stretched to their absolute limits. Well done to all 3 finalists in this community award. You can't speak now. You have properly brought together your community. The overall winner for the Community Award this year is Freddie from Woodland School. Congratulations, Freddie. You've done a wonderful job. I'm really very, very proud of all 3 of you. Your trophies will be on their way to you. You've done an absolutely magnificent job in a really difficult time. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
High five.
There it is. Before we go on to our final student award, we're just going to show you a little montage of all those videos the finalists and their parents have sent in.
We're greatly honoured to be top 3 finalists for the Ealing High E4E Award, so thanks to my teacher for nominating me.
It's a great award. It's good for the young people, and it's good feel factor for everyone. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Carish Jones and I'd like to thank Da Vinci Academy for nominating me for the Resilience Award. I know that we have all been really disappointed with how our final year of school ended, and I know that we've been really resilient and got through it all.
Hi everyone, my name is DSID and I'm running for the Young Achievers Award. Firstly, I would like to say what an honour it is to be nominated.
We're extremely proud of Henry. He's worked really hard over the last few months by making mask extenders with his 3D printer. He's worked really hard. We're extremely proud of him. He's worked very hard at school as well, so good luck for your grades next Thursday, and good luck at the awards ceremony as well. We're very proud of you. Well done.
Hi, my name is Larry Badgett, and I feel very surprised for being the top 3 finalists of the E3 award. If I was really panicked because I was going to give up, but then my mum said, "Do not give up. Just try your best, even if you won't get anything in your life." So this is what I did. I just tried my best.
Hello, my name is Jack Hammond, and I go to Little Over Community School. I am very pleased and a bit surprised to have been nominated for this award. Thank you to Little Over School for nominating me.
Jack's been nominated for an award for service to the community during COVID-19, and we're really proud of that everything that he's done.
Jack is normally the quiet one of the family. He's not too keen on putting himself forward, so we're particularly pleased that he's had the opportunity to serve the local community in this way.
Good morning, Jamie Harrison. How do you feel about being nominated for the Brilliance Award?
Great. Happy.
Hello everyone, I'm Mustafa Yusuf, and I just want to say that I feel quite honoured to have been nominated for the E4E Raising Aspirations Award of 2020.
To my son Mustafa, if you hear me now, I am very proud of you. You did it.
Hi, I'm Marshall Whitehouse. I didn't know I was nominated for this award. I was told by Dawn that I was nominated for it, and I felt really happy and accomplished something when I got this award.
Hello, my name's Lewis Davidson. Hope you've all been well during lockdown. When I found out that I had become one of the finalists for the Resilience Award during COVID-19, I was confused because I actually had no idea that I was even nominated, but I'm thankful that I was.
Hello, my name is Ronan O'Donnell, and I have been nominated for the Creativity Award by E4E, which has been an honour at the very least.
I was aware that Rowan had been progressing well, but I hadn't realised that anyone else had noticed. St Benedict's, I thank you for helping, supporting and developing Rowan as a person, as well as developing his performance skills. Rowan, you are a star. I am so proud of you.
Hi, my name is Tom O'Reilly. I'm a Year 10 student at the Benrose School. I'm really surprised and proud to have been nominated for this award and to represent my school.
Hi everyone, I'm Freddie, I'm 13 years old and I go to Alistair Woodland School in Derby.
So it's really brought a community spirit back to the street, and even now, a few months on, it's lovely to see neighbours walking by, saying hello, stopping and chatting on the front of drives. So yeah, it's had a real, hopefully long-lasting effect.
And over the moon to even get an award like that, to even get recognised for an award. And I believe that every successful person does have a painful story. So that is my motto. Thank you, bye-bye.
Oh, I don't know about you. Helen, but I loved watching that. It's always brilliant to hear young people speak themselves. Can I just say a big apologies, huge apologies to everybody out there for the technology not working tonight. Isn't it great when you get to hear that video and you hear their voices? And that was our hope tonight, was for us to be able to connect with all the young people who are finalists with us. Also apologies that we're running slightly late. Again, down to technology, we ended up starting a little bit late. So I anticipate at this stage is that we will be finishing for about 8:10. So please bear with us, and I hope you'll stay with us to the end of that. I'm sorry if I'm taking up any extra time with anybody if you had other plans. So the two messages that from that last video I really that struck with me was that I can't remember the student's name, but she talked about, look, every student has got challenges or pain, and isn't it amazing that the challenges that we've heard from about everybody today is that how they've overcome them and how they've done things to make their parents and their teachers and their communities proud. It's just amazing how resilient and resourceful those young people are. And I really love the other young line from that young lady. And again, I can't remember her name, but she said, "I just tried my best." She said, she was going to give up, but I just tried my best. How many times do we all get to that point where we think, let's just stop doing that because it's too much pain or it's too hard or it's, Helen and I have probably felt that with preparing for this event at times, let's be honest, because it's a lot of work that we wouldn't normally do. But, we're here now and just by trying your best sometimes, and what I love about young people is that they say the smartest things. So, if you want inspiration, anybody, go and talk to a child and not to an adult. Okay, so let's move on to our final award or Young People's Award of the night, and that is the Aiming High Award, sponsored by Trent Barton. Can I just say is that so Trent Barton, they'd sort of said to us that through sponsoring this category, they aim to support students, just like they do with their own apprentices, to continue, develop and reach their targets. And I certainly know that people from Trent Barton, people like Ian Morgan, who regularly go into our schools and do things like mock interviews and you name it, a whole range of other activities. We're truly grateful for your support, Trent Barton. We know you're a local company and you like to support local communities, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all the support you give to young children. Can we please go to the video from Trent Barton, please?
Hi, I'm Jeff Council. I'm Managing Director of Trent Barton, and we are proud to be sponsors of the Aiming High Award, where young people are recognised for their drive, ambition and aspirations. We have 3 finalists. One is Sami Hussain from the Da Vinci Academy, the second is Bakir Jahinga from Landau Forty College, and the third is Arjun Binning from Murray Park School. Congratulations to all of them for getting this far. Good luck, and it's back to you in the studio to reveal the winners.
So, the Aiming High Award, I'm so pleased to see all 3 of you there. Hello, everybody. Give me a wave if you can hear me.
Yeah.
One. Thank you very much. So happy to see you all. Brilliant. So let me just take us through each of these awards. So this award in particular, our awards were looking for a young person with the best laid plans for future success in the workplace, and it was targeted at young people with high aspirations to achieve in their chosen career. A very, very prestigious award, this one. So we have in the room with us 3 fine young people. I'm going to start off with Sami Hussain. Hi there, Sami. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I'm going to read out some of the reasons why you were nominated. I know you're a Year 10 student at Da Vinci Academy. It says here that your drive and your ambition to become a doctor and surgeon is ever present in both inside and outside of the school. Sami's most recent Year 10 mock exams already surpassed his Year 11 predictions. So you're a year ahead of your predictions. Amazing. Outside of school, Sami enrolled himself onto the Young Doctors Programme, which was 89 miles away from his home. It was held up in Manchester, and Sami himself paid for it and arranged for himself to go up there for this 360 degree experience. So unbelievable, Sami. Well done to you. Give me a wave, Sami, so I know who you... Come on, give us a wave. Right, thank you very much. Okay. And then next on my list, we have here Bakar Jangia. Bakar, there you are with your dad. Hi, Bakar. Hi, Bakar's family. So Bakar is an incredibly driven young man with clear ideas of what he wants to do. His passion is baking. Bakar the baker. There's a bit of a ring to that, right? Yeah, that needs to be your strap line. He was successful this year in applying to be a contestant on Junior Bake Off. Wow. And he made us all very proud when he won Star Baker in one of the episodes. I know, Bakar, you've then gone on to do really well with your studies, and you've used your business studies, your GCSE in business studies, to set up your own business, and that you've got your own website. I'll give you a quick plug for it. It's thecakeo.com. There you go, Bakar. You can put the check in the post to me. So, and we also have with us tonight Arjun Binning. Hi, Arjun.
Hi.
Can you see me? Yeah, there he is. Right, smack bang central in his picture. So, Arjun, this is what your teacher says. So, you are a year 10 at Murray Park School. Arjun has had high aspirations to achieve his goal of getting into politics since attending Murray Park School in year 7. Wow, that's a very young age to want to get into politics and know what you want to do, Arjun. Super impressed with that. Your teachers go on to say determination, commitment, and resilience are the 3 words they would describe they would use to describe you. It goes on to say how you were in Derby Telegraph and that you had for supporting primary age students, and that you took it upon yourself to write to Boris Johnson. Put your hand up or give me a thumbs up if you replied, Arjun. Did you get a reply from Boris Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah. And was the reply okay or positive, or what kind of reply did you get?
It was positive.
Fantastic. Hey, thumbs up for Boris Johnson. Okay. So, okay, without further ado, congratulations to all 3 of you, but I'm going to now announce the winner of the E4E Raising Aspirations Awards event for our category for Aiming High. The winner is Sami Hussain. Well done, Sami. Can I have that high five and trumpet, please? Oh, look at him. He's so proud and jumping on his dad. Oh, well done, Sammy. Well done, Baka. Well done, Arjun. We're absolutely proud of all 3 of you. And your family should be really proud of you as well. And I hope we'll see you, if not in school, but certainly in the working field very soon. Well done to you all again. Congratulations. So, where does that take us, Helen? So, in fact, does that take us to? Are we now moving on to a video? Oh my God!
We've got
right,
video. We've got the video first. Are you ready? Tissues at the ready.
Exactly.
We can do this.
You will have all watched a video collage a while ago where the parents and young people and teachers, lots and lots of different people spoke very honestly and very candidly about those nominations. Now, we received one video in particular where we thought this lady, who is the foster mum of one of our finalists, who sent us in her video, and she gave a really open account and a slightly emotional account of the journey for the finalist, but also about the impact for her and her family. And then she went on to sort of remind us all about why we should support young people. So we have decided to play the whole video for you. It's about 3 minutes long, but yeah, can you please play the video?
Hi, my name is Dawn and I'm Marshall's foster mum, and I've lost count of how many times now I have tried to do this video, because I just keep getting emotional, like I am now already. But now I've found the pause button, so I can pause it. So if there's odd breaks in it, that's why. When I found out that Marshall had been nominated for the award, I was absolutely ecstatic. It was amazing. To find out that he was in the top 3 in his category was even more amazing. It's just more than the icing and the cherry on the cake, more. Because Marshall's school years have been so challenging, and to go through all of that and to be where he is now it's just a recognition of it all, and it just means so much to both Marshall and to me, just to see him achieve. It's amazing, and the recognition for his achievement is amazing. He is an absolute amazing young person who has an inner strength that you wouldn't believe, and he's just, to me, he's just smashed it, and this award recognises it, and now he can see it himself. So it means an awful lot, a lot to him, and a lot to me, as you can probably tell. What I would like to say is for any child out there who is scared and is scared in school and finds it challenging and things don't seem right, then just keep talking to somebody until they hear you, because that's what Marshall did eventually, and he did it, and he really did do it, and you'll be amazed at what you can do when some people have given up on you. You can do it. And to the schools, when you've got that kid that you think you just can't do nothing with, that's the time to dig deeper. Just dig in and dig deep, because you can change that child's life. That's what happened to Marshall. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Yeah, wow, indeed. Thank you so much for that. Such an honest and open and emotional account. It really does sum up the reasons for A, why E4E exists, and B, the reasons for why we went ahead with this year's awards event. So thank you for that, Dawn.
Thanks, Dawn. And a really good time to move on to the School of the Year Award. This award is sponsored by City Schools Forum, and I'd like to pass it over now to Lawrence.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all safe and well and enjoying the summer. My name is Clive Lawrence and I'm an executive head teacher in Derby City. I'm also chair of Schools Forum. Schools Forum is a statutory body that's made up of representation of local authority reps, school union reps, business managers, head teachers and school governors. And collectively we make key decisions regarding school funding, SEND and also early years. As chair of Schools Forum, I was delighted to be able to be invited to be part of this presentation this evening, as Schools Forum are sponsors of School of the Year Award. First of all, on behalf of Schools Forum, I want to take this opportunity to say well done and congratulations to all schools that have been involved. All of the reps have had an opportunity to vote for School of the Year, and the 3 finalists include Murray Park, Derby Moor School and St Martin's Horizons. Well done to all 3 of you, and I'm now going to hand over to the team who are going to announce the winner of the School Year Award.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Clive. It's wonderful to see you here tonight. Tim, hi Debbie. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's really pleased to you. I know that we've had a few difficulties in terms of sound, so yet again, I'm just going to talk at you. This award is in recognition of schools who have made a significant impact in preparing their students for the world of work. We know what a difference it makes when there is a succinct and well-developed careers programme within schools. We are delighted to be able to recognise all of the schools in Derby City, and we're really pleased to have, actually, we've got all 3. I think we've got Andrew there in Deepest Darkest Suffolk, who's managed to join us as well. Andrew from Derby Moor. Really pleased that all 3 of you can join us. We can't do the work that we do without the support we have from local schools. The nominations that we received for this award were overwhelming, and it took our judges a long conversation to decide between these 3 finalists for one overall winner. There were 2 points. It went down to a point system in the end, and there were only 2 points between first and third place. Only one winner, I'm afraid, tonight, but you are all winners in our eyes, and we really appreciate the work that you do in schools and the work that you do to help us support our E4E programme. The one winner tonight for School of the Year is St Martin's and Horizons Sixth Form. Well done to St Martin's. You've done absolutely fabulous work. with a very
Where's-
difficult cohort of children. And I know that the work that you do to support their journey into the world of work with many children who are on the special needs spectrum, they need extra support, and you put that in place in order for them to have the best possible preparation they can have into the world of work. Thank you, Murray Park and Derby Moor, for your nominations as well. As I said, it was a closely fought battle and a very long conversation between the judges. You will have a trophy sent to your school to proudly present in your trophy cabinet at schools. We'll be getting those out to your schools, so they'll be in place for the beginning of September. Thank you again for joining us tonight and clinging on this long to the end. We have one final award, which I'm going to pass back to Arshad for.
Hi guys, lovely to see you all, by the way. And yeah, indeed, well done to Tim and Andrew as well. They're fantastic, passionate teachers who we have the joy of working with. Love those guys. Okay, so now, without any further ado, our final, last but certainly not least, award category of the evening. That's our Volunteer of the Year award. I'm going to ask our Steve, our studio controller, to go take us over to our award sponsor. That's Derby City Council, and we're going to go now live to Pauline Anderson.
Hello, my name is Pauline Anderson, and I'm Director of Learning, Inclusion and Skills at Derby City Council. And here at Derby City Council, we're proud to sponsor the Volunteer of the Year award. We're really grateful to all E4E employer volunteers for the time they give to support young people. There are over 800 incredible E4E volunteers working at all levels and from across all key sectors. Like many other E4E volunteers, the three finalists tonight give over and above, are inspirational and receive amazing feedback from schools and students. They know just how to support young people and have been impactful in doing so. I'd like to thank and congratulate our three finalists, who are as follows: Luke Stacey from Rolls-Royce, Sue Baker, a retired recruitment consultant, and Mark Tumley from Handelsbanken. Now I'll hand you back to Arshad and Helen to announce the winner.
Thanks for that, Pauline. Loved those. I think there were Christmas lights in the background as well. Oh, there they are. Three of my favourite people in the whole world, Luke, Sue and Mark. Lovely to see you all. Hi, guys. I'm really sorry we can't hear you because I really wanted to have a conversation with all three of you today. Oh, are you doing that because you can't hear me? Sue, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, all right, okay. I should have known. Luke's obviously pulling my leg, which he does all the time, by the way. Kids, if you see him in one of your schools yet, just watch out for that one. So, as all three of you know, is that, I've known you all for a very long time, and Pauline, our from City Council, has quite rightly said that we have got so many brilliant volunteers, and I know the City Council is 100% behind doing everything that we can do to support people like yourselves, because it's people like the three of you who go into schools, and you've been doing it all for what, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, I don't know, for as long as we've been going. I can remember the three of you have been involved. I will say this very quickly about you because I can't have a conversation. Luke, you are our go-to person when I know we have challenging situations within schools, and whether it's working with young people who are slightly reticent to have a mock interview or something else like that. You've always been, and you always put your hand up as soon as we ask for some extra support at our events. Mark, for how many years have I seen you walk into one of those mock interview halls and where the young people leave one of your mock interview sessions 2 feet taller than when they entered it? And I repeatedly read some of the feedback that young people give to us about the impact that you have on those. So thanks for that. And Sue, what can I say about you, Sue? If we had an all-rounder volunteer who just does you know, our whole suite of activities. So you are probably the biggest all-rounder we have within E4E. But I do remember CV writing wasn't your expertise, is what you told me about 2 years ago, Sue. And we somehow twisted your arm to get you to do one of those. It was probably about 3 years ago. And lo and behold, you know, as that thing explained, yeah, you're nodding because you do remember that. But I remember is that you are now probably our expert #1 CV writing workshop leader. And I'm just going to share this with the crowd, is that last year you really amazed me when we were just short notice, we were short of a few volunteers, and you ended up running 2 classes at the same time, which were next door to each other. Do you remember that? Yeah, yes. Super impressed. I think we should have given you a cape that day, Sue. So you're all amazing people. Mark, I haven't forgotten the time that you helped us, not only with the awards and all the rest of it, but also help us raise some finances as well up in Matlock. So huge thank you to all of your companies, Handelsbanken, Rolls-Royce. Thank you very much for allowing these guys out the office and come and support thousands of kids. So you're all of our volunteers of the year, and I have a trophy here to my left, which I'll be sending to all of you, as we do with all the Young People's Awards. But our outstanding volunteer of the year, and I'm going to do this Anton Deck style, this long pause. Outstanding volunteer of the year is Sue Baker. Hooray! Hey, can we have the trumpet and the high five, please, Steve?
High
and
five.
A high five as well. Thank you
Oh,
very
look
much.
at that. Everything all in one go. Fabulous.
High five to all of you, and lots of love out to all of you. Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very
long
much.
may it continue. So I think that takes us to the end of our awards. Thanks again, guys. Sorry we can't talk to you.
So thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a wonderful celebration. Can I just say thank you to everybody who's been typing into our YouTube live feed. I have been continuing to watch it all the way through. Sorry if it looks like I'm distracted, but I'm trying to read all the comments at the same time.
Yeah,
but it really does
too.
show us that you are actually out there and we're not talking to ourselves. So thank you for that. That's been absolutely wonderful. Over to you, Arshad.
Right. So can we get Mike Copestake back in the room, please?
Hi there.
Oh, fantastic. Hi, Mike. Hi, Tony. How have you found the show tonight? Hope you've enjoyed it.
Truly spectacular.
Very much
Truly
so.
spectacular.
Inspiring.
Yeah, I mean,
What
it's
did
great to
you think of
think.
the kids? What did you
And,
think
you
of
know,
the young
with the-
people?
I thought they were absolutely phenomenal. Some of the awards were spectacular. But look, I'm going to ask the High Sheriff to give a few remarks. But first, I just want to thank you, Arshad, and you, Helen, for doing this. You've done a remarkable job. I mean, we've never done anything like this before. We did have some technical glitches. You've improvised brilliantly. I think you've done a fantastic job. So well done, you. And well done, the City Council as well, for sponsoring us and letting us do this. So thank you. So I'm going to just hand over now to the High Sheriff just to add a few closing remarks.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me along and giving me the chance to be part of this wonderful event. I thought there were excellent, amazing, inspiring achievements. And as you know well, I think as the young people know well, this is not the end. This is very much part of the beginning for all these young people. And I strongly encourage you to continue to aim high, do your best, and you will achieve great things for yourself and the people you come into contact with and the businesses you work for and your families and your friends. So everything to go for. Aim high. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Tony. Thank you, Mike, for your very kind words, and thank you very much for your support tonight. Can I just say before we go, thank you, everybody. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for putting up with some of the technology and the problems that we've had tonight. A big shout out to all the parents who supported their children and those in their care and put them forward and give them support all year round. Thank you very much to the school teachers who put in those nominations and who are watching tonight, and I hope they're still with us. I'm really sorry for holding you all up. Thank you first and foremost, well, not first, but perhaps most importantly, to the young people themselves. You know, you really are inspirational, and I know some of you will, even when this is over, you might be doubting whether I'm talking about you, but I am absolutely talking about each and every one of you. I can see you all out there right now. You are such an inspiration to us all. I hope you will continue to do all the wonderful things that you're doing. Can I just say this to any young person and any parent or any business person who's out there? If you've been inspired tonight and you want to get involved or you want to do something to help Derby be a better place and to help young people raise their aspirations, please get in touch with us. You know, I quoted to you earlier on, we do so much, but actually we don't do enough. And if there is anybody out there who wants to join our movement and join the E4E family, please, whether you're a young person, you're an adult, you're a teacher, please get in touch with us. But for now, can I just say thank you and have a big wave goodbye to everybody. Well done, everybody.
Good luck to everybody. Please.
Yeah, brilliant.
Wonderful.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to say goodbye now. Bye.